Hey, what's going on, y'all? This Unapologetic Gamer, and I'm going to just make a quick video giving y'all my first impressions on the Madden 23 beta. Now, I haven't played it as much as I want to play it, but I got to, I think, June 20th to play it. So my first impressions, of course, I used my Eagles. Now, first thing I noticed is the ratings. All the ratings ain't updated. All the ratings is not updated. And they mentioned that too, is that all the ratings are scrambled. I think they did that because they wanted to be the ones to officially release the ratings. But I wasn't really worried too much about the ratings. Of course, I went through and looked at the Eagles ratings, but just to see, even though I knew they said it, all the ratings was going to be scrambled. But Bradbury's not on the Eagles yet, so the rosters aren't updated. A.J. Brown is on the Eagles, though. But and the major first, the initial trades, the rookies are on there and everything like that. But my first impressions, I like it. I like it, and it's going to be a lot of getting used to, man. I threw a lot of picks. I just wanted to test the defense, man, and the defense, especially the flats. The flats play the flats, and they break on the ball too. So like all the drags and crosses, I don't know. We hit the online servers as far as head-to-head ranked wasn't open. So we most of the things we did was against the CPU. I put it on all Madden, and on all Madden, that's how they play. I know ranked usually isn't set to all Madden. So today, when I get on and play, I'm going to put the difficulty on, I think, pro or whatever the online ranked difficulty on. Hopefully the service is on when I turn it on to go play, and I can play some ranked, because that's what I really want to try. I want to go against the cheese, man. I want to see how fluid the click-ons is, because last year in Madden 22, the click-ons was so bad, man, on offense and defense. One thing I noticed, of course, zone defense is superb. Like, it's going to be hard, man. One thing I did notice, you might have to take a lot more checkdowns like they do in real life. The 4-man rush, especially when you got superstars, the 4-man rush is incredible. This might be a running year, you know what I mean? So this might be a running year. Definitely, I think it might be a running year. We'll see. It's too early to tell. It's still the beta. And also, once those money plays start coming out and people learn how to glitch, because every game can be glitched, no matter how good it is. It's just hopefully nobody find any like game-breaking glitches where it just ruins the whole game. But I like the feel of it. Man defense, it's still man defense. They play a lot better, especially the top corners like D Slay. I notice he gets out his breaks a lot faster, and he has acrobat. So it was hard for the CPU to even throw his way. Same thing, I played the Rams with Jaylen Ramsey. Jaylen Ramsey was so aggressive on defense, man. Dude was so aggressive on defense. Even in the run game, like he even came in on a blitz. Blitzes are good this year, and you're going to get a lot of throw out of sack animations. So the ball is still going to be thrown, but it's going to be inaccurate, or it's going to be a duck. You know what I mean? So in this year's Madden, I think you might have to really throw the ball away or get the ball out to your checkdowns, because throwing it, and remember that throw out of sack animation where the ball would hit the ball would fall on the ground and it looked like the quarterback fumbled, but he didn't. You're not going to really get that too much, man. You're going to get a lot of ducks. Also, throwing crossbody throws. They have, I don't know if it was on Madden 22, but when you would throw a crossbody throw, like I'm talking about a bad, like, one of them Jones where it looked like your arm is dislocated and you throwing it. This goes against all physics. But it said very inaccurate, and it was in bright red. You understand what I'm saying? And it was such a bad pass. I don't think you want to be doing that. So they took out those blind crossbody passes that people used to throw with escape artists. That's gone. It's hard to complete accurate passes. You got to make reads this year, as far as what I see. And also, escape artist is gone. It's now an X factor. Every quarterback don't have X, because you only can get one X factor ability, right? I'm not sure if that's right or wrong, but every quarterback don't have X factor. Now, I think they nerfed it or completely took it out the game, because you got to get activated to get X factor in it. But Lamar Jackson, I played against the Ravens. Because I wanted to see that. Lamar Jackson is still Lamar Jackson. He just doesn't have that burst, that initial burst that gives you like 5-yard separation. He still has that quickness, so you can juke, you can make sharp cuts with Lamar Jackson. His agility is good. He's still fast. You know what I mean? So he can still break containment and all that, but it's just you don't get that burst to the sideline where you're throwing. You know what I mean? Corner routes and throwing streaks, you don't get that burst. Throwing on a run is toned down. So, like, they cleaned up a lot of things, man. Like, they cleaned up a lot of things. What else? Quarterback contains, they release really good this year. That defensive end release is really good. And if you got, like, a fast defensive end on the end, he can probably run Lamar Jackson down, like when he's scrambling out the pocket, or put pressure on him to throw inaccurate passes. What else? So people, I hope they don't cave to these casuals and these people that don't really understand football. I hope they don't cave. I hope they keep it the way it is, because they made it like this for a reason. They want to bring back. You got to make reads, man. That's football, man. And I like the way it's going. Is everything perfect? No, everything's not perfect. I'm sure we're going to find a lot when we play online ranked, but they took a lot of things out the game. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to see. Another thing, the tackle battles. I haven't ran into a lot of tackle battles, but on 2 situations. I ran with Miles Sanders towards the sideline, both situations against the Rams. And 2 guys came and tackled me, and a third guy came in and cleaned me up. Like, he hit stick. I can tell the CPU used the hit stick, and I fumbled. So you can fumble if you're being held up. So they have a feature where you cover the ball, which still gives you a chance of fumbling, or you just give up and you just go down. But if you fighting for yards, you can fumble. Another situation playing the Rams. Miles Sanders, I ran it with Miles Sanders, and I forget his name. I think number 54, Floyd from the Rams. He wrapped me up and he held me up like we was trying to fight for yards, and Jaylen Ramsey came out of nowhere, and he literally came from behind and punched. It was so smooth, though. It was so smooth the way it happened. It didn't look like he was warped into, like, he just came up behind me and punched the ball out. Like, literally uppercutted the ball out. I said, damn. Like, that's another thing I liked about the game. And I'm just rambling. I ain't prepared no statements and nothing like that. I just wanted to get on and get off the top of my head what initially I noticed. I played like 3 games, so I'm going to play a lot more over the weekend because I'm off on the weekend. So I'm going to play a lot more. So Monday on my stream, I'll talk about it. By the way, if you're listening to this video, I do stream on my channel at 4 p.m. I'm not going to be streaming Madden as much, so mainly Mondays and Fridays. And then on the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I've streamed Warzone and Fortnite. You can click on my other channel, and that's where I stream Warzone and Fortnite. I do have a TikTok for Warzone, Fortnite, and Madden, and I had those links down in the description to those TikToks. But yeah, man, I'm gonna play a lot more. What else did I notice? I'm trying to think. What else did I notice? The passing. You better learn. I mean, a lot of people probably is going to take it off, but me, I'm going to leave it on. I don't care how much I lose. I want to learn, because one thing I noticed, you get benefits to using that passing with the cursor or the indicator. It's like a reticle that you can use to pass it. And then I think lowballing is out. But when the way you directional pass, you can throw a low ball. But I don't know if you have them glitchy low ball animations like that. Quarterbacks will overthrow passes. You know what I mean? They have midair collisions. So if somebody's, and it looks smooth too. If somebody's going up for a catch, you can stick them in the air and potentially knock the ball out. And then I tried to do that to Allen Robinson on the Rams. I sticked him. I hit his legs, but he kind of put his arm on my back, and he kind of came down and held his balance and took off for a touchdown. So that's risky, man. Like that's risky going for hit sticks to get those mid-air collisions, because if he don't go down, then that's going, and you is one-on-one. Also, when you swat the ball, they also go for the strip to complete the swat when the receiver has the ball in his hands. So the DBs are always trying to strip that ball out. But yeah, it's a risk, man. Hit sticking is a risk to get those midair collisions, man. Like, the midair collisions is good, like if it's third down and you want to try to knock the ball out, or in the end zone, you want to try to knock the ball out to protect the first downs and the touchdowns. But like on just every play, just trying to hit stick it, like it's going to be tough, man, because you got to really, really line them up and get that hit stick off, or you're going to give up a big play. Yeah, but that precision passing, or whatever it's called, you definitely going to have to learn that. It's definitely going to be a skill gap. There's an option to turn it off, but the benefits you get to leaving it on, being able to drop a pass. They also have fade route and the catch animations. They have back shoulder now in the game. They have those back shoulder catches like Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Drew Brees used to do it all the time, and Peyton Manning, those back shoulder catches where right as the receiver throws it to the outside shoulder, outside and away, and only the receiver can catch it. If it's timed perfectly on them comeback routes, the corner routes, the Deep Blues actually plays the corner routes because they match. You know what I mean? They play it. They break on the ball, especially when the receiver runs across his face. They don't keep backpedaling like they do in Madden 22. They actually break on the ball, it was great to see, man. And like I said, we just going off of anybody that's made a video giving you their impressions. We just going off of initial reaction playing against the CPU. But, when users, they're going to come up with different route combinations to try to glitch out. So, like, I'm pretty sure things going to come up. But from initial impression, like the zones, is the defense is off the charts. And you're going to have to take a lot of check downs like they do in real life. Curl routes, you're going to need quick routes out on the field. You can't just have all deep routes, because it's going to be tough for you. I'm gonna just tell you again, man. If you one of those players that's throwing cross bodies and using escape artists, and that was your entire game plan, you probably going to be running the ball trying to run the ball now. And I didn't spam inside zone, and I didn't get, because we haven't played ranked. So I want to. That's one thing I want to know. I want to see how the comeback routes play. I want to see if people could just still run out the pocket and throw it on a run. But trying to do it against the CPU, it was incomplete. It was inaccurate. I even got a very inaccurate. Now, of course, I'm using Jalen Hurts. I didn't use any of the top quarterbacks with abilities, but I've watched other reviews, and people said even with abilities like those crossbody, you'll get that very inaccurate and bright red right after you throw the ball, like letting you know it could be a pick. Like, that's how bad the ball's going to be thrown. You got to throw it away and take your checkdowns, man. You got to plant your feet a lot of times if you want accurate passes. They have like 4 different pass settings. I haven't tried all of them. I'm not going to try all of them. I'm only going to try the ones that I find myself, so I can give you a in-depth impression or review on it. Like, because you know what I mean? I just don't have the time to sit there and try everything out. But I'm just the major stuff in the game. They cleaned the game up, man. Like, they cleaned the game up. The graphics look the same, basically. The graphics look the same. The lighting looks a little better, though. The lighting looks a little better on the PS5. The jerseys, there was something weird going on with the jerseys, but it's the beta. They can clean that up. But the back of the jerseys sometimes would be off color, like the bottom back of the jerseys. I don't know what that was, but I noticed that. But other than that, man, I'm loving the direction that Madden 23 is going. Playing it with the beta now. It's the beta. But I have more on Monday in the live stream at 4 p.m. Eastern. So that's all I have for today, man. I just wanted to give a quick update. I actually have more today. I'm playing I'm a live stream Madden Friday. Today's Friday at 4 p.m. So if you new, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to y'all later.